Due to the rousing success of my last Kirby video, I thought I would do another one. Except this time with a gem of a game, one of my favorite GameCube games, Kirby Air Ride. A lot of you probably never played this game. Only the hardcore Kirby fans probably touched it. I don't even know why I'm touching that, because it doesn't go through that. Anyway, it's really a great game. You know, Hal's the maker of, the Earthbound, and or one of them at least. They helped with Earthbound. They made some great games, some great puzzle games. They made the Kirby series. They helped out with Earthbound, like I said. They made Super Smash Brothers, and with the high quality of Smash Brothers, you could already tell I was already anticipating this game to be incredibly well done. And sure enough, I was right. Even the menus are strikingly similar to Melee. Okay, so you nice and easy, quickly press start after you go to the quick intro here. Hang on, let me get out of that. So, quick title screen, bam. You got your 3 options on the side, just like in Melee. Go through them really quickly. You got the cool little menu music. You pick one, even the sound effects are kind of the same. What? See that? It's very, very similar. Same sort of layout. What? See that? What? What? See that? What? See that? It's very, very similar. Same sort of layout. Just go through the stuff, blah, blah, blah. And one of the cooler features of this game, even though it is a racing game at heart, a very, very good racing game at that, there's this really great mode called City Trial. And City Trial puts you in an overworld of sorts that you just kind of roam around for a certain amount of time, collecting power-ups for your machine, and then you go do some main event at the end. But they give you a free run option, and this free run option is really cool because you get there's no time limit. You can do whatever you want, and you can even bring some friends in with you. So I thought I'd challenge myself in City Trial and do something pretty cool. As you can see, you can also play as Meta Knight in this game. You got DDD, and you have all sorts of cool little machines, each with their own specific traits and strategies to use when you're racing. Anyway, so I'll just pick that one and go. And also I have to be green Kirby because green is the best. Alright. So you're in this city now. And as you just saw, I got off my machine. Some people know this as a racing game where you just run on these weird little air ride machines, but you can also get off here in City Trial mode and just sort of run around as regular Kirby, floating and all. So I like to have fun. I've spent hours on end just goofing off in this little overworld and doing weird things and having fun with it and blah blah blah. And as you can see, let's see, where is it? Down here. Yeah, down here. This is your little garage. Hang on, let me turn my brightness off. Alright, I won't turn it all the way off. Anyway, so there's a little garage in here too where you have all your little air ride machines so you can go find them whenever you want. You got all these cool little stars here, you got your Dark Star, you got your Flight Star, your Warp Star, your Mini Warp Star. And they're all just really cool. And then you've got the 2 legendary ones. You got your Dragoon and your, Dragoon and Hydra. Both really, really cool machines. So anyway, what I'm going to do this time is, in this little overworld, let me see if I can get up here. Alright, cool. You got these buildings, and you got this star that you can crash, and you got these rings, and you can go through them. I'll give you a quick tour of the city, I might as well. For those of you who haven't played this game, it might be worth checking out now, because it's really old, and you could probably get it used for maybe 10 bucks, maybe more, maybe less. I bought it at 50 bucks the day it came out, and my friend's dad made fun of me because the title, or because the cover looked kiddie, but what do they know? Anyway, so here's a little overworld. You got your little stones over there, you got your buildings, you got your star, you got this little castle over there, you got a little lava pit, with some dragons going through, and you got your little forest, and there's a little underground cave in there. And as you can see, Wispy Woods is ever present, like he has to be in every Kirby game. And it's just really, really awesome stuff. Let's see. So anyway, I'm going to show you guys how amazing this little Kirby critter is. And the way I'm going to do that is I'm going to get off of my warp star here. And I'm going to get to one of the highest points in the stage without an air ride machine. Now, just like in Melee and Kirby 64, you can't float forever. After 5 floats or 6 floats, it just goes. And I'll prove it to you right now. I'm going to hold A, and I never let go of A, and you just stopped, okay? That might not have proved it. Here, I'll do it this way. Ready? So you can see I'm depressing it. Yeah, see, he stopped automatically. Anyway, so using this limited mobility, I'm going to turn Kirby into Spider-Man. And we're going to get to that building and that building and that building, not over there. We'll go over there if you guys want to, and we'll just have fun with it. So how are we going to do this? Honestly, I've never done it before, so let's find out. Let's just roam around this little city here. I don't know if you guys knew, but I am a gross Kirby fan. I think the Kirby games are just platforming masterpieces, and they're just great. Kirby's Adventure, I can't wait for that to come out on the Virtual Console. It's going to be wonderful. Alright, let's see what we can do over here. Okay. So here's phase 1. Actually, this isn't phase 1. Alright, I lied. I've done this before. So I'll just get right to it. For those of you who have the game, go ahead and try this at home and figure out any sort of cool things you can do in this game and show it to me. Even in the actual races, it doesn't matter. So if you want to get to the top of the buildings and turn Kirby into Spider-Man, first you got to use your shot web to get up onto this little awning here. And then from here, amazingly enough, we're going to get to that building. This is Kirby at work. Ready? Huh! Oh, I'm sorry. Alright, here we go. Here we go. Damn it, I'm sorry. I'm failing right now. It just, you have to get it right at the peak of his jump, otherwise you'll never make it. Oh yeah! Way to go, Kirby. Slap hands. Yeah, slap hands, yeah. Alright. So then from here you can easily get to any other building. Now this, if you want to go great horizontal distances, you have to time your floats really well. So do it, sort of like that. And that's what we're going to do to get to that building. Otherwise, we would never make it. So here we go. Alright, we made it. Alright, cool. I should, like, fight Dr. Octopus while I'm up here, like, all Spider-Man-like. Shoot web, go web, go! Fly! You know, all that sort of stuff. You guys like that movie, I know it. Especially that part. Okay. Now, even though in the free run there's no enemies and there's no powers falling from the sky, this little random generator still exists, so you can still get powers when you're on an air ride machine. And it's great fun just to go here with a couple friends and battle it out using this one little question mark machine, so you can get some good powers and destroy each other's machines. But I won't go there right now. Right now, I think I'm going to go over here. That was a big mistake, guys. Alright. So, going back to phase 1. Alright, it's review time. We'll just call this review time, okay? First, go on this little awning in between the white building, the green building, and the blue building. Jump from that awning to the corner of green building. Now, you saw there I fell, but he caught the landing, so I was able to jump again, so it still works. Go from green building to blue building, separating your floats to make sure you make it. Go from blue building to white building. Then go from white building to question mark building. Then you can either go to the lower level or you can go straight to the higher level. If you want to challenge yourself, go to the lower level first. Okay, so I told you it was tricky. Alright, we'll just go back to this building, screw it. Alright, cool. So for those of you that, you know, were upset at the lack of 3D Kirby platforming fun, pick up Kirby Air Ride and have some fun in City Trial, and you'll also find a great racing game in there as well. From here, I'm going to go over here. Okay. From here, there's really not much more you can do besides go to this little building with the weird stuff and the ramps. And then, sure enough, what do you know? You can send regular Kirby through one of the rings. Ah! Except he doesn't, you know, shoot forward like a regular machine would. Now, I think I'm going to go back and I'm going to grab that prototype flight star. But I don't know where I dropped it. Oh wait, I know where. It's back in the garage. I lied, it's not back in the garage. So I'll just grab the Dragoon. This is one of the legendary machines that you can unlock after doing some cool stuff here. It has amazing flight capabilities, great speed, great everything. Ooh. 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 Oh, I hit something. Okay, no problem. Hey look, a floating island. Oh yeah. So now, see, Kirby's also Superman. Kirby's the greatest superhero of our time, if you ask me. He's got all the powers of everybody. You can't stop that. Oh yeah. So like I was saying about the little random generator, I'll show you a little more about this awesome, awesome game. So I got a random power. Okay, it was fire. All the powers in this game you'll recognize from, you know, the older Kirby games and stuff like that. And it's just really, really cool. I guess I picked a really bad machine to do this with because it's too fast for me to handle and get to that little thing. I don't know. Whatever. You get the idea. Okay. Screw you, dude. So anyway, this is Kirby Air Ride. I hope you guys go out and buy this game or have played it, because this game is just phenomenal. And you know, another cool thing to hint at is that this is one of HAL's only latest console games. And this console game for the GameCube supported the broadband adapter. Only 4 games on the GameCube supported the broadband adapter: Mario Kart Double Dash, Kirby Air Ride, and Phantasy Star Online Episodes 1, 2, and Episode 3. Okay, so knowing that HAL put out one of the few broadband adapter games, I think odds are pretty good that the former head of HAL, you know, Sakurai, is smart enough to put the online play in Super Smash Bros. Brawl. So anybody doubting that there's going to be online in that game should just take this as a sort of foreshadowing of Sakurai's online, or broadband at least, fun and knowledge and whatever. There's also a really cool tool online you can find called Warp Pipe that allows you to play any LAN-enabled game for the GameCube online with other people with the broadband adapter and stuff. So you could play Mario Kart online, you could play this game online. It was just great. Oh, I'm sorry, I missed one. 1080 Avalanche supported it too. Anyway, so you can have a lot of fun with this game. You can even play it online if you still have your GameCube. I traded in my GameCube for money towards the Wii, but I still kept my broadband adapter because these things are hard to find. So whenever I have a need to go online or have a LAN party with one of these games, I'll just go buy a used one temporarily at my local GameStop. Okay. So there's just some Kirby Air Ride fun. This was probably a pretty lame video, but I don't care what you think, so shut up. And I was gonna stop it right there, but because the brightness on my computer is down, I couldn't see the cursor, and I couldn't stop the recording. So I'm failing utterly right now. Oh wait, there it is. I found it. Woo! Stop!